Hi everyone, this is Isabel the Shabby Hippie. I hope you're all doing well. Um, I'm here today to share a project, um, a design team project that I made for Sweet Pea Curiosities. I am behind on all my projects. I've been having many family issues, which some of you know about. But yeah, I finally got this one made, and I used her kit, well, two of her kits. One is the black and white bird junk journal kit, and then the other one is the dance vintage ephemera kit, and I will leave the links below. um, this is, oh, sugar cookies, let me see here, I forgot to measure again. This is, first of all, before I measure, I do want to say that this is my last project for her was a cascading waterfall type of journal, and now this is kind of along the same lines. It's a um, waterfall or cascading mini album. So you may notice that the front cover is shorter than the back cover. So the front cover measures 4 and 5/8 approximately, and then the back cover measures 6 and 5/8 approximately. Okay, so this is the front. Okay, so the front is a it's covered with, it's a hardcover journal, or sorry, mini album, covered with fabric, and then I did a lace spine. I covered the spine with the whole cover is covered with the fabric, and then I covered the spine part with this really pretty lace. Okay, and then I went all around with different trims. The bottom has this little fringe, looped fringe trim. Sorry, getting little threads out. Okay, and then this is just like a braided trim, and I'm not sure. Okay, and then we have this really pretty trim up here, and then we have this beaded trim down here, and this other trim over here. Okay, I also have this little dangle here, which is it's actually an old earring that I just put there. Then I used this was actually a large applique, and I cut it into different sections so that I could maneuver it and kind of frame this frame. So okay, now this here, this image inside the frame is from the dance ephemera, the dance vintage ephemera. Okay, so on the appliques I also added the black blingy thingies, and then I added some more here, there, here, and there, and then to the frame I also added this rhinestone and this piece here. So now we're going to go into the journal, and as I open it, you will see the effect of the cascading, not journal, I keep calling it a journal, but I mean technically it could be a journal because you can journal in it. But mostly it has more spots for pictures. Okay, so as you can see, you can see each and every page when you open this journal. So so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then of course each page has its own flips and flaps or whatever. So here I used one of the gorgeous images from Sweet Pea Curiosities kit. This is a little piece of it was actually a piece of lace fabric, and I had cut this a while back, and I just had it within my scraps, and every time I tried to use it, I could never find a place for it, but I finally found a place for it, and then I added this. This was actually a button. It was a plastic button that I cut the sham off, or the shank, sorry. And then I added some eyelash trim here, and this really pretty black and white flower with the silver trim, or the silver edge. Okay, in here we have this picture from the kit. So in the inside, this is a die cut doily that I die cut it out of coffee dyed coffee filter. This is also a die that I have, and so is the frame. So you can obviously take this picture out, use it as a template, and add your own picture if you want. So this just goes in here, and then once you add your picture, if you'd like, you could either leave it like this, or you could just tack it down so it won't lift up. Okay, so now this comes around this little brad here, and then this will lift up, and then here you have a spot for journaling, or I'm sorry, a spot for, well, you could journal technically, maybe with a white gel pen, but it's really meant to be a photo mat. Okay, so for a photo, this is another die that I have. So I die cut into this piece of white cardstock, and I backed the cardstock with coffee dyed oh gosh, wax paper, or what is it called, parchment paper. And so that's what you see behind here. And then I created this little pocket with this little bit of collage there, and then I just added this tiny little tag, which is another die that I have, with a little bit of black and white baker's twine, and that just slips in there. And then here, this will flip to the left, so you just kind of push it up a little bit, and then it will open up to 2 more spots. Okay, so you can actually place a photo here, and you could also place a photo here, but if you prefer to just journal about both photos, then you could do that as well. Okay, so then this just goes back in there, this goes down and wraps around. Okay, and then each one of these sections has an insert for more photos or journaling. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Okay, if I can find the slot, there we go. Okay, so we have that. Okay, of course, because we're on video, it had never given me a hard time to get in there. There. Okay, and then this would be so that's the second page. Okay, it's a belly band, which is from the kit. I added this doily and some coffee dyed trim, and then all I did was add this beautiful image, you know, from the ephemera, from the dance vintage ephemera. Okay, and of course you can add more in there because it is, you know, you can definitely fit more in there. And then you have your third page, which up here says, no bird soars too high if he soars with his own wings. And then so I just collaged a few pieces of lace and another applique with another little flat back pearl or rhinestone. And then this flips out for another photo or journaling, or both. I mean, you could add a small photo and then journal. And then here is another image which I backed onto some black cardstock, and then this is part of the paper collection, the what do you call that, the kit, the junk journal kit. And then these are some pieces of applique that I had from, I can't remember. I've had this for a long time. I know that I had bought it probably at a thrift store or somewhere like that a long time ago, to cut it up into pieces, which is what I've done. However, I just can't remember what it was. I can't remember if it was a shirt, like a blouse or something. I can't remember. And then here is the photo mat for this side. Okay, so again, small, large photo, or journaling and photo, and same goes for the back. So that just slips in there. And then here we have a pretty plain page, or 2 pages. Here. So this is just a pocket with a little bit of collaging and a rhinestone, more rhinestones here, and some trim, and then this little journaling card here. Okay, so that just slips in there. And these papers are just so pretty, like all of her papers are, and it's really hard to cover them. So all I did basically was I tore the actual papers and I backed them onto, everything is double matted, so you have the white and the black mat, and then the torn paper. This is a belly band from her kit, but I figured I could use it in this pocket to write on, and you could also write on this, but I actually wanted to have it there so it'll just make this one pop a little bit. And then I did a little bit of collaging here. Okay, so this just goes right in there. And here is another one of the beautiful ephemera. Okay, and you can definitely fit way more in here, way more pictures. And then the insert for this one is a full one. So they're all a little different. Okay, they're all a little different. These tabs are from a tab punch that I have. The kit actually does have tabs, and you will get to see, in one of them, how the tabs are. But I felt that for these edges, this tab punch worked better, I felt. Okay, so that's that. And then we're almost at the end here, so this is these 2 pages. So on here, first of all, this is a belly band, as you can see, and we have another piece of beautiful ephemera. Okay, and then this, you open it up, this little clipboard. Okay. Sorry, my hands are really hurting. So this here says, if you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. And then so you're just gonna bring this up. There's a little die cut here, and you can just make little notes and journals, or journal about anything in the book, or whatever you want to journal about. And then that's what that looks like there. And then so you have that area, and then you can also come in and add more pictures here. Okay, and then in the back as well. Okay, so and I will tie this down in a little bit. Oh, and by the way, this the clipboard part, this is another die that I have, and I did actually back, you know, so I cut this piece twice, and then here's a little bit of glue there. So the back and the front look nice. Okay, so I'm not sure if you know what I'm trying to say. This I left pretty plain. I mean, I did this little tiny lace flip here with an applique and another rhinestone, and then this says a bird. I don't want you to get too much glare there. A bird doesn't sing because it has an answer, it sings because it has a song. And then I used one of my other favorite dies, which are these roses here, and I've used this before in in other projects, but I do remember specifically using it in the blue roses journal that I made for Sweet Pea Curiosities before. Okay, and then this flips up and you have a huge journaling spot there. That would measure, let's see here, just the black area is 5.5 by 7.5. So you can definitely fit a 5x7 picture there and still have a nice little border around. And then here I just added these two pieces of ephemera, but I did back them on black cardstock. And then here all I did was I added some lace and another piece of applique, and then I added this little trim there at the top of the pocket, if you can see it. I'm not sure. Up and away. Okay, and then so I'll put this back in, right in there, right here. Oh, and then this is, did I show this one? Yeah, I did. It was the full one. And then this is the insert for this one here. Okay, so they're all different, you know, different sizes of photo mat. So you have for a variety of different pictures. And then this is the very end of the book. Here is the tab that I was talking about. This is the tab that goes with this set. Okay, and there's a few in the set that you can cut out and use throughout. However, like I said, I feel that these work better for the edges versus these. So, but I did use this one here, and then one of those other die cuts that I have. By the way, this is coffee dyed cardstock, and then this is oh lordy, a cascading journal where you just pull it down and you know you can add some photos. So that's how that works. Okay. And then all I did was I added I tore little pieces of paper and just added to each one of the edges, okay, as you can see. And then that is all part of the same page there, so it forms the picture. And then here it says, faith is the bird that feels the light and sings when the dawn is still dark, which I thought was so beautiful. And then I just added a little bling there, and let's see here, I don't think I added anything else there. And then we have this lace pocket, which is the same lace that I use here for the spine. This is also part of the digital, but I just I enlarged it. This is part of the ephemera, and I enlarged it so I could cover this back. And then I added the little blingy stone there, and then and then this big ephemera card. So this will fit a nice size picture as well, and this is really roomy, so as you can see, this moves around really nicely in there. So you can fit more pictures, notes, papers, documents, anything that you want. And that is it. This is my new design team project for Sweet Pea Curiosities. I hope you all like it. Marissa, I hope you like it as well. And thank you, Marissa, for always giving me the opportunity and being so patient with me because, well, you know, not only am I slow, but I'm trying to get this away from the glare, but I've, you know, there's a lot of issues in my family right now, and so, which is creating a lot of stress, and it's just a little hard right now. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your prayers, for your beautiful comments, for your support, for your love. I really appreciate you all, and I will hopefully be back soon. So if you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, we'll talk soon. All right, take care everyone, have a great weekend. Bye bye.